Welcome to Your Way Hair. In today's video you're gonna understand how to create low fade very easy. With most of my haircut I start with the scissor cut, but now I'm starting with the clipper. You can see I'm trying to create the space for that low fade. I'm picking my 1.5 guard and just creating a nice all around shape for a low fade. I don't go too deep to the long hair because that's gonna be after with my scissor work. You can see now I'm creating the zero line with a little bit open clipper, so I don't create that harsh line, and I just copying what I created with my 1.5 guard. You can see I just fully open the clipper and I go all around the head like 1 centimeter above, and then I half open the clipper and creating a nice fluid space for with that flicking motion. And then I pick my one guard and going into the hair, and I just don't want to go into that long hair because that's for my clipper work. Now you can see I'm going to the half guard, and with a little bit open I go into that dark hair, and then I go a little bit up. You can see it's really fast and it's not that hard because you just have to go step by step. Now you can see I'm here with the trimmer, and with trimmer I go all around and just leaving a little line there, so it's for connection. You can see I'm always trying to clean my client so he feels comfortable. And here I am with the shaver. I go a little bit under where the line is, and then I just flick it so the fade is fluid and I have that little dots there. Now you can see I'm just connecting the bottom part with my clipper fully closed, and then I playing with the lever open and just removing the dark spots. You can see I'm going all around and just removing that line that was created. With this kind of fade, sometimes I go firstly with the scissors, but now I go with the clipper because this client was like 1 month ago in the salon, so I know his hair, and I recommend, if you know the client, you can always go with the clipper and then just connect it with the scissor cut. The first part of the fading was really fast, but if you have any further question, just watch me on the Instagram. I have more specific tutorials there, or maybe watch my different videos on this YouTube channel, because it's the same technique I'm always using. The difference is that in today's video I'm starting with the clipper. Now you can see I'm going to the scissors. So firstly you have to wet your hair properly, so it means 100%. I use towel around his neck so he feels comfortable and he is not fully wet. Firstly, we just dividing the top from the growth pattern to the recession area. Recession area is the corner of the forehead, and now you can see we are dividing, so this part is the top and here is the connection. Now you can see I'm just going all around and copying what I created, and I just remove what I want. So I just remove like 1 centimeter from that, so I will connect it later with the thinning scissors, and I go all around, so I created the nice natural shape. I don't want to go too high because we want low fade, so we can like maybe remove a little bit more after. Now you can see I'm picking the same what I cut before. I just remove a little bit of it, so I elevate the hair. It means that I remove the bulkiness and the hair sit better. Now I'm dividing the top and splitting it to the sides, and with this technique I just connect the top with the sides, and it's very easily. With the fringe I just make it maybe a little bit bigger angle so the fringe is longer. And don't be afraid to just try this on your client, and I recommend to try it with the longer hair. He wanted to shorten the fringe a little bit. I using the razor because he want his fringe to be more damaged and like more natural. Now you can see I'm going to remove the the top just a little bit, and we want to create that nice natural shape, and also with lot of texture. So I just picking from the back to the front, and you can see I'm checking from the sides, and we just want to have a nice square shape from the back to the front. The fringe is a little bit longer, so it means a little bit triangular. I'm just using the Russell grooming because we won't just have natural wavy hair, because he has nice natural wavy hair. I don't want to use paste here because paste will have more texture, and we just want to have that nice natural texture. You can see I'm firstly drying the sides because we want sides to be straight, because if we want to continue to create that fade what we was creating, we need to have straight hair, because with curly hair it's hard to create a nice fade. You can see on the top I'm using diffuser, so his hair is natural, and you can see it's slowly curling, and that's what we wanted. Just slowly, and I'm not touching the hair, I just going all around and playing with my hand and trying to create that nice natural look. Now we can go to the sides, and with thinning scissors we just remove that dark spots that are under the transition what we created with the scissors. And you can see I'm just going little bit by little bit, and then I just go with fully open clipper with one guard and just playing with the darkness of the transition between the fade what we created and the scissors. I think this is the very easy, because you just have a little line and you just removing with the thinning scissors, but you have to be careful and don't go too deep, just removing little by little and playing with it. I recommend to buy thinning scissors, it's the really difference maker with the fading. So, and also to use the tip of your normal scissors and just remove the dark spots, you will see later. You can see I'm just removing little by little, and like just if I see some of the bulkiness there, I just remove it, and you just have to know your scissors, so that's the point. Here I saw that the hair was not fully dry, so I just use my hair dryer again. I saw that here is a little bit more bulkiness here, so I just remove it with the 1.5 guard, just little bit with the C motion, and now you can see I'm just continue using my thinning scissor and trying to create that nice fluid fade. Also here with the 1 guard, fully open, and just removing with the C motion and not going too deep to the hair. You can see I'm using the longer hair to create nice contour. I recommend to leave their longer hair so you can create nice natural C shape, because a lot of barbers just go too deep into the hair, and the regrow don't look too good. So I recommend to just use that longer length in the front, and or just play with that nice shade there. You can see the backside was the same, just a little bit of clipper with the C motion, so it means I don't go into the hair but just out of the hair, so the C motion out of the head, and just with the scissor I just removing little by little. You can see here I'm using the tip of my scissor and just removing the dark spots. I think this is the necessary to use in every haircut, because you have to know that every detail counts. So you can see this is another detail, just using razor into the contour, so the contour is even sharper than with the trimmer. So little details here, little details there, so you can see I'm always coming back and watching all around. So if the fade is all around nice and seamless, and that's the point, to don't be afraid to go back and remake something or redo, and be prepared for everything that comes with the haircut. So this was it. If you have any further questions, just don't be afraid to write me in the comments or ask me in the Instagram, and I hope you like it. And if you have any recommendation for different haircuts, I'm gonna do also the beard, because I heard that you want the beard, but it has to be the right client. So thanks for watching and enjoy. Your way, hair.